Hi everybody, and in this week's video I just want to really touch very quickly on the value of ritual. So at this time of year lots of people are going through rituals, whether it's Thanksgiving rituals where people are getting people round and we're having meals, and then we've got the Black Fridays and the Cyber Mondays, which are modern rituals, and we've got Christmas coming up too. And again, lots of rituals associated with Christmas, with putting up the tree and the decorations and then the family and the gifts. And in the UK we get this Boxing Day and then rituals around New Year. And when we look, there's rituals everywhere. Every day we brush our teeth, we go through a ritual. We get up, we have breakfast, we go through a certain ritual. And when we come to racing, there's lots of rituals as well. So let's have a look at what are rituals, where are they in our racing, and how they can help us. So as we said, there's rituals around us all the time. So what's the purpose of rituals? And so rituals give us a certainty. Now, as we know, our unconscious, if such a thing exists, loves certainty. It hates the unknown. It loves certainty. It is reassuring when we know what is going to happen. The other thing as well that we've got to think about rituals perhaps, particularly when we think about daily rituals. In one of the videos this year we spoke about decision fatigue. And the more decisions I have to take, the poorer my decisions become. So rituals help us to bypass that. I'm not having to think about it. I'm just doing the same thing. And it creates routine. So rituals are reassuring and they create routines. So they're great things and we have them all the time, every day, different parts of the year. We have a ritual on our birthday with a cake and presents. And there are rituals literally everywhere we look. Day to day, week to week, season to season, everywhere. And we also have rituals when we go racing. So what's the purpose of rituals in racing? It's exactly the same. It helps us to create structure. Structure gives us familiarity. It gives us reassurance of knowns. It takes away some of the unknowns. And if you think about when we go racing, it's one of probably the most uncertain, unknown things that we can do, because I'm competing against lots of other people. I don't know what they're going to do. So rituals can form quite a large part of my racing weekend, down to the structure of my weekend. That's a kind of ritual, isn't it? We turn up, we set up, we do this, we sign on, we go to safety briefings. There's a routine, there's a ritual there. Down to I lay my kit out in a certain way. The week before I go racing, I'm preparing my kit in a certain way. I get to the track, we do things in a certain way. Before I go out in my session, I do things in a certain way. Some rituals can be thought of or seen by some people as being superstition. So the driver that always puts one boot on first, or must always eat this before they go out on track, or must always touch a certain part of the car, or only can wear certain things. Some people view ritual as superstition, where actually it's either anchoring or it is part of the routine, that preparation to perform. And again, when we think about rituals, there's a strong component of anchoring there. Somebody that might touch two parts of the car before they get in the car. Somebody that might slap their thigh or stamp their foot a couple of times before they get on the bike. These little rituals are anchor points too, which help us to set our state before we go out on track. So rituals have a really important part to play in our preparation when we go out to perform. So rituals create routine and structure and reassurance, which helps us to create certainty, and our unconscious loves certainty. So think about your rituals. Think about the ones that have got real value for you, and can you make sure that you always do them so that you're always getting that reassurance. So at this time of the year, when we're all hanging baubles on the Christmas tree or doing whatever it is that we do during our holiday season, where we're doing our little rituals that we do, don't just think about rituals in that regard, think about your rituals in racing too. As always, any thoughts, any comments, any questions, let me know, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye.